this is only happening because I have somewhere to be. Felicia Rashad, those are the women who inspired me. Like, every time I put this lipstick on, I feel like I look extremely bright. Welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. My name is Helen, and my channel is basically everything and all thing that encompasses my life and straight no chaser. Anyway, so today I'm getting dressed because a girlfriend of mine is turning 50, and she's doing like a little something at the what's that restaurant, girl? Papados, because they're going to the concert tonight. I was gonna go to the concert. I still might just go by myself, but I was gonna go to the concert, and I actually had a chance to get some tickets. Okay, and I was like, yeah, thank you for the tickets, but I probably won't be able to go because I'm studying for my finals. And y'all, if y'all know, but I've already done one of the papers, one of the tests, and now I could have went. I could have gone, so I might still try to go. I don't know how I feel about that, but anyway, I am about to put me on a pony. I'm going to find me something to wear, preferably one of those jumpers or something. I listened to the weather. It said it will be about 59 and raining around that time. So I really like 60 something and ugly. So I'm just going to put a pony on. This is what I've been wearing. I wanted a longer pony. I kind of wanted to put a longer pony on. Do I want to put a longer pony or not? Do I want to put a longer, I don't need a pony that long, do I? I don't know. Is this the same inches? So this is 18 and this one is, oh, it's a difference. This is 16. It's not that much of a difference. Okay, I just leave the same pony I've been doing. I'm going to put some makeup on. I think I'm going to try a, what do you call that? Like the smoky, like look. I want to try it. So if I look like a clown, we'll just wash it off, okay? We won't wear no makeup. How about that? So I'm going to go ahead and line this up and get this ponytail on. So anyway, the topic of today is aging gracefully. A girlfriend of mine, we were talking about it, like, you know, how when we were younger, I think we thought, when we were younger, I don't have to think, I know, we thought that 50 was like old. Like, oh my God, you know, 50 is like, oh, I didn't think 50 would be, you know, what it is today. There's no way nobody could tell me 50 is what it is today. Like there's no way. And 50 to me is probably what I thought 30s would be. And I think it has a lot to do with social media, right? So in social media space, we're able to see others that are aging gracefully. We're able to see and maybe be exposed to like more things we can do to age gracefully. Whereas back in the day, it was like word of mouth of things, like when it comes to like skincare or eating healthy, or, you know, it just maybe wasn't in our communities back in the day. And now there's no thing of like you finding it out within your community only. Like you can find things out in your community, you can find things out within your within social media space. And yeah, it's just different now. It's just really different. And I'm really enjoying 50. Like I say it all the time. And I hear other people say it too. How they're like, I'm aging gracefully. I'm just going to embrace my age and go with it. And now it's like, okay, so we're embracing our age. We're embracing our 30s, our 40s, our 50s. But then what does that really look like? Because it's not the... I don't know. It's not what I thought it would be. And I think I thought 50s were grandmothers. Like, I don't know. It was really weird. Like a younger grandmother, but still a grandmother, right? And now I feel like, girl, these grandmothers ain't grandmothering. They like, I'm gonna live my life. You could be a grandmother. You gonna raise some kids, not me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people, I feel like women now are doing whatever they want to do. They're living their lives, and they're doing it so gracefully. And it's just, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it was the soft girl era where I really just took notice of like, wow, women are just really doing it. They're not really, and not to say this is a good or bad thing, they're not really dependent on anyone. And I don't mean like men or anything like that. I mean like anyone, like their employers. They're just like, I'm stepping outside the box. I'm going to do whatever I need to do for me. I'm taking accountability for me. I am hustling for me. I'm putting me first. And then years ago, I didn't hear women say those words. And I mean like years ago, especially like in the 90s or whatever, early 2000s. It wasn't a self-care thing. It wasn't a no. I never heard women say no. Like, no, I don't want to go. No, I'm not doing it. No, that's not for me. No, I'm not interested. Like, I didn't hear that. And so it feels so good to see it now that women are saying no. Women are standing up for other women. And, we're just holding ourselves accountable for our stuff. And I love it. I love it. It's just amazing. I think it's a piece I have right here. I need to tuck because I don't feel like redoing this thing. This is only happening because I have somewhere to be. Otherwise, it wouldn't take me as long to put this ponytail on. Anyway, I just feel some way about aging gracefully. I think a lot of us at one point, and I'm going to say myself too, we saw these things on social media. We saw these women who are in the space of, what do you call it, like reality TV, who were getting these bodies done, who were, who exposed us to like the cosmetic world. Even though we knew about it, a lot of us knew about it, but we're more exposed to it now. And so we're seeing in the past where it was kind of like, what was the word I want to say? Where we were kind of influenced to take care of our bodies and do more with our bodies than what we're doing. All right, so I'm just going to redo this. Okay, so because of the social media and reality TV, we were also exposed to, let me tell you for me where it first happened when it came to body image. Now, I always knew, that I had gained a lot of weight and I did not look at my best. When I was, after I had Garrick, I had I don't want to say traumatic, but I had a traumatic pregnancy. I was on bed rest for 4 months. I was on steroids and I ended up gaining 100 pounds. So I didn't feel my best. I didn't look my best. And I ended up having like depression from it. And then I did something about it years later. Now for me, what influenced me was I saw an ad for P90X and I decided to work out. I started, eating healthy. I got that idea from Christina, Fully Raw Christina, because I used to volunteer at the little co-op with the vegetable stand or whatever. But let me tell you what did it for me. I was watching the BET Awards, friend, and Vivica Fox had got her body done, right? I guess that's when 50 Cent paid for her to get a little stuff done. I don't know. Okay, I'm so going with what everybody else was saying. And I remember saying, oh, okay, so we can go and get like, I don't know. I didn't think we did it. Okay, so I didn't think brown women really did it. And I thought like other women did it and it was for rich white women, I think, to be honest. Or just like movie stars or something like that. I didn't think it was really for us. But then I started seeing more influencers. But the influencers I saw were influencers who were working out, like Macy, who were showing how basically she had a baby and she still looked good, still had abs. Like what? Yeah, and I was seeing all these people who did not go that route. And I was like, well, maybe I could do this, and still look good, still feel good, and not try to look like 20, but I didn't want to feel like what I thought 50 was. Okay, girl, 50 is good. Don't get it twisted. 50 is good. So, tell me, what did you first see, or where were you first influenced by, like beauty or image or whatever? Was it by friends and family? Maybe it was your mother, your aunt. Like, who inspired you out with beauty? Mine would be like Black women in media or like on TV back in the day, like Debbie Allen. She's always been beautiful to me. Felicia Rashad. Those are the women who inspired me. Like, they always look really classy and put together and always spoke well, carried themselves well. And they were just beautiful natural women, and you could tell they wore makeup, like fashion fair, but it wasn't no whole beat, okay? I learned a lot watching the Cosby Show, and then I learned a lot from like my own age group when it came to girlfriends and all that. So I learned about relationships and all that from books and from Sex and the City. Yeah, I didn't really have anybody like I feel like we was winging it when we were younger. I don't feel like nobody's really stopped and talked to us about these things. That's why I'm so adamant about doing it now, my children. But yeah, it's crazy, but but the whole thing about like really what I want to get to is just aging gracefully. Just accepting, that we do get older, we will age, things will start to sag. And in doing that, we have to be mindful of it. So what do? We try to counteract it or try to slow down time by, taking good care of our health, eating properly, taking in the right nutrients that we need when it comes to vitamins and minerals, drinking a lot of water, and of course, taking care of our skin, which is our largest organ of our body, right? So how do we do that? Skincare. I mean, everybody has their own regimen, their own products that they like to use. I prefer when I do skincare to be more of a cruelty-free type of skincare, something that has not as many harmful chemicals. But then again, on the other side, girl, she love a good chemical peel. I would say one of my favorite things to do is having a clay mask at least once a week. It helps to get rid of all the impurities and that's in my body, any built up whatever from me running and working out all week or whatever. I just feel good when I take that mask. I feel like the mask takes away all that and detoxes my skin and lets my skin just be, right? So, I've been wearing makeup a lot lately. And I just wanted to make sure that when I do, I am, cleansing my skin good. And y'all, I am really enjoying this thing called 50, okay? Like really. And I think it's because I feel like this big age of I can do and say what I want. I still have to be tactful and mindful, and so that we're not just hurting feelings. But I feel like at this age, there's no excuses. Like I'm not giving excuses. I'm not asking for permission, and I'm loving this life. Oh, this is good. This is good. This is good, and I want this for everyone. I think I'm gonna try these two. This is two different blushes. We're gonna do this one first, which is from Merit Beauty. It is called Bespoke. And we're gonna top it off with just a little bit of orange to warm it up. But it is fall, so I want it like a fall like blush. That's pretty. I like blush. I'm really enjoying makeup. Just a subtle look of makeup. I don't want to just go too far though. Anyway. Yeah. So when it comes to aging, once you get to like 50, I feel like, girl, we're on the other side. We've been on the other side. Like, I have way more years behind me than I will have, like, in front of me at this point, right? And every day counts. Every day counts. Every day counts. Every moment counts. Every second counts. And what I choose to do with those moments and seconds are very valuable. My time is valuable here. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay, so let's put a little bit on the cheeks. What is this? This old girl. This is Too Faced, and this is called Chocolate Diamond. Y'all remember this? I got this from Cosmetic Company store, so you know this is old, honey. Some of this makeup needs to go to the trash, and we need to start over. But since it still works, we're going to use it. Oh my goodness. I don't think I gotta be on time. I have got to be on time because this my homegirl. You know, I hate when I'm brushing and I can't find something. Can I figure out where I put the stuff on my brows? So, ooh, I got a message that said that there was a brow like wax at Walmart that someone purchased. I screenshot it, so I'll probably try to put that up on the way home today and check that out. This is from Merit Beauty. This just kind of brushes it and stains it a little bit. But I want it to be like wax, like hard, not going anywhere, not moving all over the place. So we're going to have to just use this one from Merit Beauty. The one I left open overnight one time. So it's a little hard to get the wax out from my brows for the color, the tint. But anyway, 50. I don't know. Like, when you were younger, what did you think 50 was? What did you think it was? Like, did you think it was this? Did you think it was TikToking and dancing and traveling and cruising? And, like, what did you think 50 was? I didn't think it was this. I didn't think it was this. I didn't think my mindset would be where it is right now either. Like, I feel like I'm young and I still feel good and I have a lot of energy. I feel like I can go out. See, I guess when we were younger too, maybe the things that are available for us now were not available then too. Like all these brunches and hanging out with girlfriends and doing whatever. Back in the day, most of the people I knew that were of this age group were married women with families. I feel like now in the society, most of these women are 40s, late 30s, 40s, all the way to 50. We're single. Like, it's just like, wow. Like, and then I know a lot of women that I grew up with don't even have children. So, yeah. They literally made the choice to just, like, not have children. They weren't married. They didn't want to have children. And kudos to them. They were living their best life. I call her my cousin, but one of my good friends, she travels. Like, she literally travels a lot. And she's enjoying her whole life. Do she think that she missed out on possibly having kids? Sometimes. But then she hears like my stories and stories of others and she be like, oh girl, I don't know if I can do that. So it's just, everybody has their own life to live. And it's so crazy how we're all the same, but yet we're different. We all the same, but we are different. We all require love. And we all, whether it is from friends and families or your significant other, your man, your boo, whatever you want to call these people, child. But we all require, love, care, kindness, appreciation. We all require that. And we need that, to make this world go round. My friend asked me the other day, this guy friend was like, man, what's going to happen when, what's going to happen to the younger generation? Like, everybody's single. No woman wants to be bothered by a man. No woman wants that text of WYD, and we don't. We want you to put more effort in that. No, not all women don't want to go 50-50. There's a lot of men out there who's sick of, dealing with women, so they're dealing with each other, or not at all. They call themselves, I'm just chilling, And he was like, what's going to happen? Like, if all the men are just chilling and all the women are over it and not giving men any chances at all due to, like, whatever happened in their past with prior, situations. He was like, what's going to happen? And I was like, man, I don't even know. I don't know. I mean, I feel sorry for the younger generation because, yeah, I don't know. I know women are over it, and women are standing up for themselves, and they're fighting for what they feel they deserve. Some women, of course, we see on social media, there's stuff that goes around that's viral. This is just out of hand. But then you have some that's like, listen, I don't mind going to Cheesecake Factory. I don't mind dating you. But then at the same time, just know I could do this for myself as well. Like, at the same time. So the world's just, I don't know, y'all. It's just going crazy right now. Every time I hear something different, I'm like, wow. Yeah, we just have to do better. I feel like we have to do better as a people, and it's just, I don't know. I don't really see it getting any better. I'm not gonna do the smoky eye thing because girl, she late. She about to be speeding. Okay, so we're gonna do a little something like this with just one color and try to blend it in, and then I'm gonna put it underneath my eye. I thought about it after I put that mascara on. That's the whole reason why I put all that concealer on my eye, so it can hold the pigment of the color. That's pretty. Anyway, life is life, and y'all. And I wish the best for all my single friends. I wish the best for all my married friends to continue being married and continue having beautiful relationships. I think so. In my mind, this is what's happening. This is what happened in my mind because it's happening to me. I've been single. I don't want to say single. Okay, I've been living alone for a long time. I haven't been single forever, but for a long time, living alone. And once you do that and you're paying your own bills for a long time, it is extremely hard for me to say, I will let you come in here and BS me. Oh, yeah, I will not. And then it takes, I'm an Aquarius too, so it only takes like 1.5 times for me to say, ooh, is that a red flag? And I'm out. Like, it doesn't take much for me. And which is horrible because I wouldn't want nobody to do me like that. Like, if it was just an instance where something happened and I'm sorry, I don't want to just be cut off, but I do understand it because I do it. I do it in a minute. Out of here. I do it in a minute. It doesn't take much for me to shut people down and be like, nope, this is not for me. This is not what I want to deal with. And so, I mean, of course I'm working on that. I'm having more patience with that. That comes with having kids. You have to have a little bit more patience with that. But when it comes to men, I don't really have patience for like lies and lies and all that. So how did we get to talk about men? We were talking about aging gracefully. But I guess we're aging gracefully and we're living longer and we're healthier and we're happier because we're not stressed. Is that what it is? Someone says women live longer when they're single and men live longer when they're married. I don't want to say somebody, but there's actually a study on that. Wow. Ooh. Okay, 15 more minutes. That's to get dressed and get out the door. Start this song because I don't know where my lipstick is from. Where is it? Oh well. Every time I put this lipstick on, I feel like I look extremely bright. I think I've said this before. This MAC Ruby Woo. Okay, so I need to blend this out a little bit more. I look like I tried it. Like you tried it, but you didn't. And it's probably because I didn't add another color. It's just a flat dimension of like, it's flat. Okay. I'm going to put this on, which is red. And I'm going to find me a fragrance and some clothes and show you what I look like. I am running so behind. Okay, Google, turn off. All right, so I'm going to wear this jumper. Y'all know the vintage style jumper that I really like. And I'm going to wear the Club de Nuit Imperial, which is a dupe of the Delina exclusive. Uh-oh. I might swing the pony a couple of times, so. What shoes am I going to wear? That is the problem. Yeah, this is what I'm wearing. This is cute. I don't have like a belt or anything that goes here. Okay. I'm in the car, y'all, and I'm headed to the restaurant. And I just want to continue on our discussion. So I read somewhere that the average 50-year-old has about 26 years left in their life. And we've already lived about 66% of our life. So can you imagine how many days that's left, how many years, how many weekends that is left in our life? Because I I remember as a young girl how 26 came so quickly. And had I known it would come that quickly, I probably would have did a few things differently. Now, do I have any regrets in life? Not really. I know that everything I've done in my life, experience in my life, has brought me here. And there is purpose for my life. And those days behind me were purposeful, in order to have like the children I have, the friends I have, you know, it's all of purpose. And going forward, these few years we have left in life, I just see myself living them fulfilled. I just want to be happy and experience joy and understand that sadness will come. Not all days will be good days or great days, but they are our days. And because we have only so many left in life to live, because we will not live forever, I'm going to embrace those days. And this is part of my 2025 going, like, I don't want to say goal, but this is another thing that I plan on changing in my life, is the mindset of age, and that it is okay to grow older. It is okay to age and age gracefully. It is okay to experience new things at this age, like the aches and pains of getting up and moving around, and y'all know, and thinning of hair or thinning of nails. Like, there are things that we can do to combat that, right? But as time goes on, we will age. Our skin will lose elasticity. Maybe not as much, because we're more knowledgeable now than we were in the past in regards to like collagen and sea moss and bladderwrack, burdock root, all the things. But still, all in all, we are aging, and it is okay to age. And I want that to be at the forefront of my mindset, for 2025 and going forward, or today and going forward, I should say, because I have often found ways not to age so quickly in my mind. I think it has a lot to do with social media, but I'm okay with aging. I'm really okay with it. I feel like I'm more knowledgeable than I was in my younger days, and those experiences of those younger days have brought the knowledge that I have now, right? And so I am able to share this with the younger girls, right? That, listen, honey, a lot of these things that you all are doing, you don't have to do. For others, if you're doing anything, make sure you're doing it for yourself. And that's any alterations to your bodies. I mean, that comes with everything. I don't care if it's makeup or a tummy tuck. Whatever you do in life, make sure it's for you. I had breast reduction years ago when I had back problems. So I've never been against cosmetic surgery. I just wasn't so familiar with it until the age of social media. At one point in time years ago, I remember getting information about tummy tucks and all that. And as I age now, I just feel like I mean, it is what it is. I'll just work on it. It is what it is at this point. And they have options too, girl. They have options and different procedures, and the prices and the are more comfortable now in paying. They have options of paying, so it's not like the money thing. It's just that I'm at a point right now where I'm happy with who I am. I'm content with who I am, and I'm okay with the body I'm in. I work hard to try to build a better body, and I fuss a lot about my stomach, but I know it's mine. And baby, I birthed some 9+ pound babies. It's okay. Like I said, I had a horrible pregnancy, but anyway, life is good, and aging just comes with time. And as time passes on, we only have so many full moons left in life, right? And so each one, I don't take for granted. I don't take each day that I roll out of bed for granted. That's the reason for the gratitude journal. And even if it's just to say thank you, in the morning. I'm just grateful for just waking up in the morning and knowing that each day brings on a new experience. And I'm ready for all the experiences that I have yet to experience, right? Life is good. Life is good at 50. If you're younger than me and you're worried about this age and growing older and whatever, just know it gets better. I promise y'all, it gets better. It just feels so good. It really and truly gets better. Right here. Oh, here we go. Right here. It's your birthday, we all know. Happy birthday,